I don't look at those things that you how you were, right? Because we're displaying the love of Christ, and the love of Christ is so important. It even as we're journeying through, keep on living and keep on living, the love of Christ is so important because it takes us from victim to victory.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps us in a victorious state of mind. Even though I might be going through hell, I'm still victorious.
Mm-hmm. From victim to victorious.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now
So
ain't that something? And how do you get there? You
you
got to go through. And,
you
and, and
got
people don't understand. It's not that, we have to understand that the word tells us that if we believers, we understand that the word says that these weapons and these things are going to come, but
mm-hmm,
he tells us that they're not going to prosper. So if we know that they're not going to prosper, they
mm-hmm.
come, we should have we should have some word down in us. We should have
Yes,
something down in us that we can stand,
that we can stand.
that we
Absolutely.
can that we can stand in who he has created,
Yes.
and
Yes.
we can stand in Genesis 2 and 7, that breath of life that he breathed in us, that I truly believe deposited everything that we needed. So
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to be out here searching for nothing, but all we got to do is tap into him,
Tap into
because
him.
he's already in us.
Yes.
That breath.
Absolutely.
Like, we don't.
Absolutely.
And you said something else that resonated to something that I've been saying across the platform, and we did a conference on it. Matters of the heart.
Mm.
God attends to the heart.
Yeah.
The heart was healing, empowering, aligning,
Mm, mm, mm.
resilience, and trauma no more. I'm telling you, part two, part two is coming in May. Part two is
Amen.
coming May 3rd. It's gonna be on a Saturday, May 3rd. Um, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Definitely, we would love for you to be a part of that. One of our hosts, her name is Travita. She is a part of the Crew Podcast. She's going to be hosting that. So I definitely will put you in contact with her so that you can connect with her and be a part of that. We are looking for some hosts, some individuals that want to come on and share, that share their expertise, their journey, how they got through whatever, they may have went through. If it was
Mhm.
healing that they went through, if it was an empowerment journey that they was on, if it was them aligning with their purpose, aligning with that God has already called them to,
Yeah.
or if it was a journey of resilience, because we had
Mhm.
the young lady that did resilience in the last conference. She had a stroke 2.5 years ago and is currently still um in bed. She's not able to walk. She's still not mobile, but she still have hosted a podcast. She's hosted a podcast
Mm,
from her
glory to God.
bed for 3 years. This is her third season,
Mm.
and her first season she had guests on. Her second season she said she wanted to go to not having guests, and this year she's straight inspirational. It's inspirational moments with Prophetess T, and she comes on and she encouraged people, even when people want to, when they want to gaslight her and do all kind of stuff on YouTube and all these different social media platforms. She still press, she still come on,
Amen.
she still show up, she still deliver the word of God.
Amen.
And I tell you, God is truly, he has truly been moving through this podcast, because we come through different walks of life, and
Mm-hmm.
just their willingness, because they were willing, and they said yes. A lot of people we've invited to come and be a guest, even where you're sitting today, and a lot of people still afraid to come,
Mm-hmm.
but you came. You were a willing vessel, because you knew that there was something that somebody needed to hear today. So I
Amen.
want you to share, how can individuals support your platform? How can they follow you? How can they get your book? And if you have some new things that's coming up what we can look forward for in the rest of 2025, because we're only 3 months in. So
Amen.
what we can look for in 2025, how we can follow you, check out some of the things that you already have, and all of that good stuff.
All right. Um, uh, you can follow. I'm easy to be followed on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. My platform. My platform. What I'm working. What the Lord is allowing me to work on. Um, this coming up fall, and that's where my energy is really going to go toward. Is a women's conference, and it's